Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ Blair. You're about to experience what you never experienced before. Buckle up, let's go. Umwana Zambia pa UK. Oloni Sunday ni noke. Oborishasi. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, the most pro-relicious UK Zambian DJ Blair. One of the few DJs holding it down for Zambian music out here. Yeah, DJ Blair Kami.
You know when I'm going for them praise. Your big daddy nilizile kwa chikali ineneze body. Hey, uyu afuna za kwatu timbela chemuche bonse na manzatu umakwesha wasu timaziva UK na bazeti bama kuziva basaname tuweche chikali oke ninga kambeta beiwe ni patali uyu yeve ni patali uyu yeve ni patali DJ Blair uyu yeve ni patali Bobo Bobo, nivela telaka na DJ Blair, ndawazalisa DJ Blair, 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 nivela telaka na DJ Blair, ndawazalisa DJ Blair. Question. You know what time it is? Hey. You know when I'm going for them praise. Ifwe bakanyekanye mukusegesha abantu twashokwe batu ubumi bukankara eicho ububulwele wachinka ikanene kunganda ikanene wamba mtende
mankhwala aliko muzisamba kumanja ndi tsopo kaja kasopo kaja mkasamba kumanja olo kusebenzesa hand sanitizer nthawi zonse khalani kunyumba kuti mpulumutse umoyo wanu. Stay safe.
Mutazanwa pa yantu ingi mwayimirira chitala mukila at least 1 meter apart. Ichingilileni, stay safe.
Zichikirizeni kuenda mabwalo osiyana-siyana, khalani ku nyumba ndi kuzisamala.
Techakwesha okuposhanya amaboko nangulo okukumbantana nangulo okufyonfyontanya emiromo efyapada ngwa twalesha efyo ikaleni mumayanda stay safe.
No bantu atwambire basimirawo kumbwa twabona muntu ulatunsiyansya tubenga twa COVID-19. Alimwi atwambire basimirawo twabona muntu wazwa kuhisi hambwa COVID-19 atukale mmandeso atulibambe.
Kozo bana ba Yesu na mikupa isike kuifumana kwinziba tu babangata amwine kwandu amwiba balere nakupa shangwe
atubeba kwingashira kwamba ubulwashi bwa COVID-19 bulesa kwindira mu shintu shotu chata atukale panganda ali mutubeba kuli kwabilira.
Sister Mulenga na tueshe ukuyichingirira ukutandalira abena mpalamano nangula abena mpalamano ukuisa kumayanda Yesu na tuikale panganda
mwebekala charo techakwesha wikala kunganda nga mule mfoko filangiriro fyako bati file kumakuli ububulwere bwishire tandalireni abo bakanyekanye abangarira pamyewo shabantu ikale kunganda ikale bamtende.
Follow the guidelines by health experts and stay home. Remember, stay safe to stay alive.
Welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is DJ Blair Kami, Mr. Poboness on the ones and twos with my special guest tonight, Mr. T-Sean Baila of the Baila Empire and now of Nexus. Welcome. It's going to be a very good night. It's going to be a very good evening. Can't wait to get into the nitty-gritty. I'm going to play some music first of all before we get to that, and then we bring on my guest, and then we carry on. So this is one of his songs that I'm going to start with. It's a song called The Anniversary from T-Sean.
ZambianMusicBlog.co. You say, Imatasha Jehovah, Jehovah for you. You say, hey, Imatasha Jehovah, Jehovah for you. Hey, life in fire for you. The anniversary na footy. Hey, life in fire for you. The anniversary na footy. It was so good, yeah, it was so nice, yeah. Ukana kuona mtu we ukonda right by your side. Tima yambana, tima kanga na pena. Come quick, tavi soba na kwiri sana. So you complete me, I can never replace you. Uli clean, uwamila kukala mu magazine. Kana nacho, sisi nacho, pamlomo vaseline. Mami uli clean, yeah, clean. Uli clean, uwamila kukala mu magazine. Pagamani, tell your body nice like a pagamani. You say, Imatasha Jehovah, Jehovah for you. You say, hey, Imatasha Jehovah, Jehovah for you. Hey, life in fire for you. The anniversary na footy. Hey, life in fire for you. The anniversary na footy. Kaleza, it's funny how sometimes kukaganiza kantu kweuli aine kweni diri. Naganiza same, you know that type of connection. Tukakamba tinamba kupalana. I think the formula tinamba kupalana. Check your kakambidwe. Umani sampola makambidwe. The one that tipalana. Ya clean. Uli clean. Uwamila kukala mu magazine. Kana nacho, sisi nacho, pamlomo vaseline. Mami uli clean, yeah, clean. Uli clean. Uwamila kukala mu magazine. Pagamani, tell your body nice like a pagamani. You say, Nimatasha Jehovah, yeah, Jehovah for you. You say
Yes, 1, 2. That's your anniversary by Mr. T-Sean, my guest tonight.
Jehovah.
I'm gonna have a chat with him in a few minutes.
The anniversary na footy. Hey, life in fire. The anniversary na footy. Hey, life in fire. The anniversary na footy.
Yes, this next song is a song by my boy Fox. I had him as a guest last week or 2 weeks ago. Big talented young man. It's a song called Mutima. So we're warming up a Blair. You know how we do on Fridays. We're warming up a Blair. We want when Mr. T-Sean comes on, he knows what time it is. So online radio style power.
Koma mulungu atisunga kaya misozi seni wona nisachani sinisiba nisachwa igoro hard like olokapena kulibene banapa olokapena bakuyama ize misozi za nyanya bali sadness or happiness mami please osani pwanyila mutima nisiba unipisa satima Easy me so this is a job. You were hiding something from me. Wasani pwanyila mutima. Nisiba unipisa satima. Easy me so this is a job. You were hiding something from me. Tell me the truth. When you use vazona, kosa ni pisa gari konse. Ukuta misosi mami. Ukuta misosi nikalukukonda. I can't live without you. I'm here for you, here and forever. I'm ready to die for you. Ukalina space moyo wa. Welela mami mubanda yang. Iwe na Johnny muna panga chapu unanichosa mumutima no pasa wina. Atiki kwa tina kuiba lako unatenga mutima no pasa wina. Waibala ma promises yatu. Mafuto na vose vitu fatu. You are one in a million. You are light and humble like a pigeon. I promise I'll never tell like a million. Mommy, you are one in a billion. Is it me so zizanyanya? But it's sadness or happiness. Mommy, please. Osani pwanyila mutima. Nisiwa unipisa santima. Easy me so this is a job. You were hiding something from me. Osani pwanyila mutima. Easy ma unipisa santima. Easy me so this is a job. You were hiding something from me. Tell me the truth. When you use vazona, kosa ni pisa gari konse. Ukuta misosi mami.
Yes, that's Mutima by Fox. Also online radio. This next one is by my boy Yo Maps. This is the latest song. It's a song called Pick It Up featuring Mike Ben. Also online radio.
Pick it up, chile pule, in other words, rip it up. You the only one that's with it now. Baleke babe, pick you original. Style right, let's hit them up. Shoot them down with no criminal. Never look, me wanna see me now. Baleke babe, pick you original.
Money says over my son down for me no chita. When you go down, pick it up. Valid in a footy, go down, pick it up. Then in a Gucci, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Valid in a footy, when you go down, pick it up. Then in a Gucci, go down, pick it up. Go down, pick it up.
If it's yours when you drop down, pick it up. Chile pule, in other words, rip it up. You the only one that's with it now. Baleke babe, fake you original. Style right now, let's hit them up. Shoot them down, we no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Baleke babe, fake you original.
Bachikukanga kubwelela futi mukona basako bakuseka kumbali chifukwa wayonda silangane mumila futi ukalimo okapo kamekapo switi ukachilipo iwe tabe baby you Mike bana Gambana.
Wanna smile in your face, but can't burn the race. You so tough for this, they don't have a case. Your goal is the only thing you got to chase. But wanna uchitika, they wanna embrace. Style right now, let's hit them up. Shoot them down with no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Hey, yaga 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 yaga.
Siba kukonda tima siba, just to move on. Mama kune na tima mvela basakira reason, yeah. Bafuna bakale bakaila, manje siba mbafani.
Nature burden, see why I'm hard.
Yes, like I said, we're warming up a Blair. We're warming up a T-Sean Baila, Mr. Baila. We're still warming up. This is Lekelela Bokosi. Yes, you guessed it. By T-Sean. Welcome to So Online Radio, DJ Blair Kami, and a very special guest. He's not anonymous. No, you know he is. T-Sean. We're going to pull this one back. Pull from the TOP. Yes.
Danta we na dance, panga 6:30, baby.
Me a the dance after the.
Nature burden, see why you got. You drive a bad man place. Yekelela pokosi monga unaipililo. Nikutamila che inside mirror. Again, yekelela pokosi. Can you wait for daddy? Again, yekelela pokosi. Touch your head and touch your toes. Baby, you drive a bad man place. Beautiful, wayungala mochikona. Nakududu ila na bosses bakuona. You think I'm a bad man, na dawa niko fusa zina uli. Mwana mayadi ba mungwe na kunsa pato kuma dansi kalibari. Umunga la toshi ya clean. Bad nika type kali noti. Kukondo langa na kumbuyo na sanduka zoti. Munga mukazi wa loti. Chimpwena, chanifaka muda ile. Maseninga na mizida gata. Nikalisoba. Foka nikalie na ibema. Again, inside.
Yes, we're gonna get started now. We're gonna get started. I see T-Sean is ready. He's ready. I'm ready. Studio, my producer, I think I'm ready now. We're ready to kick it started. If you can play one of T-Sean's, one of his songs, so we start, and then I'll introduce my guest right after. Remember to share, everybody.
Can't do this alone. Niopose kesa kunkala muchikondi neka. Leave me alone. Hatu yanavela meso yanaona. Just leave me alone. Masaini niambiri unanipasa ninayaona. You say you miss me. You chikukangonilangiza baby. Say you love me, sindine upala lawe. You say you wanna be with me, kumayoni ngani pakamwa. You can't be serious. So if your boy ngole fire umpate pie. Umpate pie. So if your boy ngole fire umpate pie. 3, 2, 1. Udanda ula jini na kuchokamo. Lame asini malizapo. Uiwala tenezo tuma. Si wenzo ona. You are too busy for me. Lelo ukamba na dula. Sinioneka. Komarionse nikapwelo kusakila nikubounsa. So atukamba tani manje. Nangama serious choka kutimanje. Mafoni back to back. Yango nila manje. Ukuti ati bwanji tikumane. Chawama tachinja na manje. Umvele mwenenzo mbele la naiwe. Ngachichinga kuwamize kusiva. Kole fire umpate pie. Umpate pie. Umpate pie. My messages naona ukatuma, nimamvera chabe ule siku bweza ukatuma, kairi umani kumbuka chabe chikayuma, chikayuma. Say you miss me, chikukangonilangiza baby. Say you love me, sindine upwala lawe. You say you wanna be with me, kumayoni ngani pakamwa. You can't be serious. So if your boy ngole fire umpate pie. I don't care. Umpate pie. Umpate pie. I don't care. Umpate pie. So if your boy ngole fire umpate pie. Umpate pie.
I the dancer, daddy this. Wisdom, where you there? Baila Empire Music Worldwide. Watch out, get it. International. Get it. Yeah. Get it. Hey.
I don't care. Umpate pie. I love that dance move. Welcome, welcome, Mr. T-Sean.
Thank you for having me. It feels good to be here. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yes, yes. We've been waiting to have you on. We've been saying T-Sean, T-Sean, T-Sean. So here we are
Man.
now. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks, man. How you doing?
I'm very good. I'm very good. How's it going? How are you coping with this corona? The Rona.
We're surviving, man. We thank God. Everything is, everything is all right now. I mean, we're trying to adapt and we're trying to learn new ways of doing things.
Yeah,
During this whole pandemic thing, and yeah, I think we're surviving.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Musically, how are you doing? During this pandemic, been going on for a while. I know you've got a new single out. We'll talk about that in a minute. But how are you doing musically? Like, is it talking to other guys? They're saying it's enhanced their creativity somehow.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing as well. You see what happens most times when I'm on tour, like when I have shows back to back, it's very difficult for me to create music, to be in one space, be able to concentrate and create music. So I've been using this time, to just sit down and create more content for the fans, because now, I'm just like in one place, one space, and I'm able to focus and I'm able to, just create quality content. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been spending a lot of my time in the studio, trying to create some content for the fans.
Yeah. You say it's been a bit it's hard for you to create music when you're on the road. It sounds a bit like how, because you create so much good music. Like there's so many, you know what I mean? If that's you struggling to create music, then next we can't wait to hear when you're not struggling.
As we speak right now, I have an album ready, you know, so that's what has been keeping me busy,
you see?
know.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
When's that dropping?
Myself and the team are just trying to, put a few things in place before we can announce the release date. But everything is done. The mixing, the mastering, everything is done.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Is it presumptuous to ask who you featured on there, or it's gonna be a surprise for the fans?
I can talk about it. I don't mind. This album is a bit different from my previous works because on this album I'm focusing more on reggae. It's more like a reggae album.
A reggae album. All right, nice.
Yeah, most of the songs on the album are reggae, except for I think one or two songs that have a bit of some Afrobeat influence on there. But yeah, pretty much most of it is just like reggae music, And I've worked with a lot of songwriters on this particular one. I have people like James Sakala on it. I have Cactus Agony on it. I have Sam Kudi on it. I have Wezi on it. So yeah, it's something that I've enjoyed creating the whole time. So I just can't wait to share it with the fans and the world.
Oh, that's nice. I think I'll be interviewing James Sakala in the next few weeks. Yeah. So it's good to hear.
That's a very good friend of mine. We come from way back.
Is it? Oh, nice. That's good to know. We'll talk behind your back later.
Yeah.
So you said your new album has got a few Afrobeats. Should I guess that? Am I guessing that your new single "My Battery" is in there, or is that?
No, that "My Battery" song is not on the album.
I thought I was thinking maybe that's a teaser to the album. Okay, so that's just on its own.
That's just like a single.
Nice.
I thought to myself, as we are trying to prepare, myself and the team are trying to prepare ourselves and trying to put a few things in place. It would be nice to, share maybe one or two singles that are not on the album, just music that, the fans can enjoy whilst we organize ourselves and, have everything, put in place.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, because that's a big song.
Give thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
a very good song. Yeah.
Appreciate.
That's
And I'm actually shocked because a lot of people seem to love the song. I've been getting a lot of, good, positive feedback. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are calling and texting me.
I like what you've done to on your social medias. You've kind of put behind the scenes and stuff. It brings it personifies it, So when you're watching the full video, you're like, oh yeah, that's that bit that you was doing. You know what I mean? So it makes it even, apart from the song being nice, the video also it complements the it's very good. So well
Thank
done,
you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah. No, that's a good song. All right. No, so I know you've been asked this question so many times, but this is the first time you're on Storyline, so we're gonna ask you, who's T-Sean? Who's Mr. Baila?
T-Sean is a dancehall artist from Lusaka, Zambia. Apart from being an artist, I am a dancehall. I am a music producer, and a songwriter. So that means when I'm not working on my own stuff, obviously most times I'm in the studio trying to work on music with other artists, other people, So yeah, my life is just built around entertainment. I do so many things around the entertainment industry. I'm a hype man, I am a presenter, So I'm just someone that loves, entertainment so much, and I am a full-time entertainer.
All right. When did you start? When did you start? Is that something that you were born with? You're like, oh yeah, I want to be a musician, or it's something that you picked up along the way and then perfected it. When did you start? How long have you been in the industry? I know you won your award a while back. I remember you won those 3 awards. The 3 awards at the same night.
Yeah, that was at
that's a while back now, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've been doing music for as far as I can remember, you know, it's more like an inborn thing. You know, I can remember as far back as those Sunday school days. You know, I could sing a bit in the choir here and there, and then at a later stage, I remember playing drums in church. There was a time when myself and James Sakala played in the same band at church. You know,
All right,
in
all right. So
Mukushi.
you go back
You
that, oh,
know
that far
about that?
back. Nice, nice, yeah.
Yeah. You know, so music is just something that I've always loved to do. You know, um, it just kept on, you know, growing on me. The interest kept growing. You know, I started writing songs when I
Yeah.
was very, very young. You know, I remember
Yeah.
writing my first song in, I think I was
About that,
in my,
about what age was that?
I must have been in my 7th grade or 6th grade. You know,
Oh
those,
wow. Oh
yeah, it
wow.
wasn't a proper song, but
Yeah.
you know those early rhymes where someone is just trying to, you know, learn how to write songs and stuff. You know, so yeah, with time, more practice and more exposure, you know, my songwriting skills, you know, kept on improving. You know, and then I also developed an interest in music production. You know,
Yeah.
that was the time I was in high school. You know, I must have been in my 11th grade or 12th grade. I
Oh
started,
wow.
you know, developing that interest in
Yeah.
music production. So that's how I started learning how to make music.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't that serious until I completed school. You know, so that period where you know
Yeah.
you just completed high school, you're just done with high school, and then
That
you're
gap,
trying
that
to figure
that
out,
gap year, as we call it, that gap year. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, you know, where
Yeah.
you're trying to figure out yourself, you're trying to figure out life, you know.
Yeah.
So that period is where I just, you know, sort of discovered myself and discovered my inner, you know, I could call it strength, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
yeah, man.
DJ Kauzi said he fell in love with the music with the song "Show Me Your Swag." I think.
Show me your swag.
Yeah.
That's
How
a
long ago?
real one. That's
Yeah,
a
that's
real
when he
one, you
became
know.
your fan. Yeah, yeah. I thought,
Show Me Your Swag is one of the first songs, like my early songs
yeah,
at K Army, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, and if someone says they've been listening to me since Show Me Your Swag, it means
Yeah,
they've been with
they've followed
me
your
all
journey. Yeah,
journey.
yeah,
Yeah, you know, appreciate
yeah.
people like that. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's brilliant. Tell me about your journey. So you started because I know you had your own record label. I think with T-Boy at some point, and then now it's just
Yeah,
you. Yeah, where
yeah.
did you started at K Army, right? Initially.
Yes, I got signed to K Army in 2010,
Yeah,
2010
yeah,
October, you know. And then it was at K Army that I met T-Boy, I met all these other guys,
yeah,
you know. I was at K Army for about 8 months, 9 months,
yeah,
you know. And then after that, myself and T-Boy started our own record label. We used to call it Busy Baila International,
yeah,
you know. Yeah, that's where we signed the likes of Wezi,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Mwape, and a few other guys, you
yeah.
know. Yeah, we ran that record label for some time, for I think 5 6 years,
Yeah, it was
and
on for a
then
while. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, and then we decided to, you know, I mean, we wanted to grow the business, and so we decided to, you know, T-Boy decided to start his own thing. You know, he
yeah,
started Do It, his
yeah,
own record label. It's called Do It, and I
yeah.
also started running Baila Empire Music. That's how, you know, yeah.
All right. So when you did your last album with T-Boy, your mashup album, I call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our
Was that was
collaboration
that was
of,
that
yeah,
was that when you're still on on your record label together, or yeah? Because I think it was
no,
still
no, no,
Beat
no.
at
We
that
had
time.
already,
By
you
then,
know,
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
The thing was, the thing is, T-Boy got a job, you know, and then he
Oh
got
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
busy.
yeah, yeah. Then
Yeah, you
you
know,
went to
so
that side. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah,
yeah, so he went out of town for a very long time. So
yeah.
that's where, you know, we decided to, you know, create two record labels. You know,
All right, all right.
I started running something just here within Lusaka, and on the other side in Southern Province, we also
Yeah.
started running Do It Music. You know,
All right.
so when we did that collaboration album, it was just us, trying to, create a full body of work for our fans, because they've been very supportive and they've always loved our, songs. All the times that we've gotten on a song together, it's been a big song. It's been big, and it's been,
That was a good album. That was a very, very good album. Yeah, the mix of music was in there was very nice. It went from the proper dancehall to proper love songs with Exile, and you know what I mean. It was Kalimba. It was a good album. Well done. I was hoping.
Thank you.
I was last time T-Boy was on. I asked him, "Are you guys gonna do another one?" So I'm gonna ask you, are you guys doing another collaboration album?
Most definitely. The thing is, when myself and T-Boy are in the studio, the chemistry is just natural. We don't have to force it.
You said that.
Every time we just sit down and say, "Bro, let's make music," it just comes naturally. It just flows naturally, and we don't try too hard to think about stuff that we're going to talk about on the song and stuff. It just flows. So that's the kind of chemistry we have. So I don't doubt us working on another project, Yazimi. That's something I see coming very soon.
Oh, that's nice. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that.
Looking
forward to that. Yeah. The Afro music said Viola International Palima Dance. Palima Dance, great entertainer for sure. And I can attest to this. Remember when I met you at G-Greens, you were performing at G-Greens?
G-Greens, I remember that.
Yeah. And on the stage there, oh my goodness, the way you were wowing the crowd, because you sang some of the songs, you didn't have to sing, you just kept quiet and the crowd just sang along.
Yep.
Oh, that was nice. I enjoyed that so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
To what Zia is saying. The crowd, the stage becomes you're almost like a different person on stage, to be honest.
Man, that's one thing I love about music, because I get to express myself. You know what I mean? When I'm doing a sad song, I become vulnerable and I'm able to, express it through the music. You know what I mean? So I just love music. It's like my happy place,
So you've got this new single. We're gonna take a musical break, and I want us to play the new single. So I want you to talk about the new single. Then we'll carry on after. So you've got this new single called My Battery. I love it. I really, really love it. It's a good song. Whoever hasn't heard it yet, I think it's on all your socials. It's on YouTube. True. The video dropped. It's on YouTube as well. It's a lovely video. You can check it out there. So what do you tell us about it, and what inspired it?
Okay. It's when you watch the video, it's very easy to get where the inspiration came from. The first clip of the video. So there is a saying that goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure, and sometimes we people tend to take certain things for granted. There are times when you have something and you have little use for it. You feel like it's useless, you know what I mean? And then there's someone out there that feels like their life depends on that particular thing, you know what I mean? They are willing to spend a lot. They are willing to do anything just to have that little something that you feel, is useless, you know what I mean? That's basically what the song talks about. I used that my battery Yosira as a metaphor in the song, you know what I mean? That's the creative way of trying to put the message across.
All right. My producer, can you play My Battery for us, and then we'll continue right after this. So I've still got T-Sean in the studio. We are with him for a little while longer. He's gonna tell us a bit more. We're gonna dig in deep. Don't worry. We're gonna dig in deep.
Mabatiri yosira ya motoka na magiza tigula.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Chidi benchito kudiwe kudine nilesha. Suona mo future, iwana mo future. Mabati diyosira ya motoka tigula. Olwa sambe bwanji suona. lako anwe mabati yosira ya moto katikula muleke konga wana kana kwe ni muntu sabane na mapirenge naye sunga one chabe sunga lange chabe nanaka mulekesha kumutima chirembe muleke konga wana kana kwe ni muntu sabane na mapirenge naye sunga one chabe sunga lange chabe nanaka mulekesha kumutima chirembe mumeso mwako she's just a baby mama ukamulanga uona chabe drama so you wanna potential uona chabe trouble mabati yosira ya moto katigula olwasambe bwajisuuna fonse achinta iwe ni kusonga wana kanankwe tielekelako anwe mabati yosira ya moto katigula muleke konga wana kanankwe ni muntu tabane na mapirenge naye sunga one chabe sunga lange chabe nanaka mulekesha kumutima chirembe muleke konga wana kanankwe ni muntu tabane na mapirenge naye sunga one chabe sunga lange chabe nanaka mulekesha kumutima chirembe ponyantole 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 hey ponyantole ponyantole
Yes, that's my bad 3 by my guest T-Sean. That's a big tune. That's a big tune. The message is good as well. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. So we get back to the with music. You said you started when you were very young. Who inspired you to start music? Who was your inspiration?
I remember listening to a lot of reggae music, growing up.
Yeah.
But from within the country, I've always looked up to people like the Amayenge, I've also looked up to people like Charlie Mulalami, Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo, Chachin, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the people that have really helped me to shape my songwriting, career. Because I listened to a lot of, his production growing up, and he's someone that I've always looked up to. I have mad respect for that man. Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow, that's very nice. So now that earlier on you had mentioned that you're now creating a lot of music now that you're in the States. What's your creativity process like? Is it something like you're in the shower and then something hits you and then boom, or is it you know what I mean? Or is it just it just comes naturally, or is it you need to be in a zone of some sort? You drive around the city, you see something like, ooh, that looks like I can make a song from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, anything is able to spark up an idea. I remember writing songs. I've written songs on tour. I can't record, but I'm able to write. You know what I mean?
Write it down. Yeah.
There are times when I'm in the studio and then I'm just going through some sounds, and then just one tiny piece, sparks up an idea, and then I build it and turn it into, a complete record. you know. So
Yeah.
I could say stuff around me, people around me inspire me
Yeah.
to make music, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, there are times when I'm feeling sad. Of course, when I get into the studio, I want to write a soulful record. You know,
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
do a soulful record. When I'm all hyped up, I'm feeling good, and I'm having a good time. Obviously, I want to jump on a dancehall tune. So yeah,
Yeah.
you know, everything around me is enough inspiration, and the people around me especially. You know,
All right. So
yeah.
do you start with the writing, then the beat, or does the beat come to you first? You're like boom, 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 and then you start writing.
Uh,
Because I've seen sometimes when you're in the studio, you just go,
yeah,
and then you're playing something, and
yeah,
then you add something else. I'm like, okay, this
yeah,
is going somewhere. So do you start with a
yeah,
beat
yeah.
first, or do you start with a song first?
Sometimes I start with a beat, with the
Mm.
instrumental. You know,
Mm.
there are times when I have this beat and I'm trying to find what, you know, to sing on it. And then there are
Mm.
times when I have an idea, you know, and then I go into the studio to go and create the music, you know, try and find an instrumental that would fit that kind of a concept, you know.
Yeah, all right, yeah,
So like for the Mabachi song, for
yeah,
example, you know, I had the idea before the beat
the
process, the
beat,
beat making process, the
yeah,
sound selection, and all that stuff. It
yeah,
was just an idea. You know, I knew what I wanted to talk about on the song, and I knew the kind of, you know, energy I wanted to give it. So it
yeah,
was just about me getting into the studio and finding the right sounds, you know,
yeah.
to match the concept of the song.
All right.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Is that like a sorry? So I want to know. I want to learn. Is that like a tough process? Let's say you've got the
Yeah.
idea and you've got the song, and then you're trying to match this beat, and it's not
Yeah.
coming. How is that process? Is it like a hard process, or you just go think, because the song is already there. It's just a matter of finding the
So
right.
you see, that's how I became a producer. That's how I developed this interest in, you know, making music. That's how I started
Yeah,
making music,
yeah,
because when I started writing songs, it got to a point where as I'm writing a song, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like,
yeah. The beat is
I would
everything is
want
coming in
this
there.
song
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
to sound like this. I
Sound
would
like this.
want the
Yeah,
beats to, sound like this, the beat pattern and the chord progression, maybe, So I'm just, I'm just in my zone, and I'm trying
yeah,
to picture how everything is gonna sound, once everything is put together. So
yeah.
that is what pushed me into learning
The
how to make
production.
music.
All right. Yeah.
It got to a point where I just didn't want to write songs and then pack them. I wanted to write and then try and create what I was picturing as I was
Oh
writing the
yeah,
song. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, a lot of practice. That's what helped me to become a music producer.
Ah, all right. Oh, that's good. That's good. And your
Yeah,
production, you produced for so many people. I mean, like
yeah,
I
man.
think I think I there's a song I saw recently. Oh, you did it with T-Boy and the guy from, is it Congo?
Oh yeah,
It
Andrew
sounds like,
Reaper.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Did you produce that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, I did, and I also did a bit of writing. I co-wrote the song. Myself and T-Boy wrote the song.
Oh wow, wow, that's nice.
Yeah,
International for real, isn't it?
representing to the fullest.
Oh yes, that's brilliant, man. Your production is on
Yeah,
point.
man.
I think
Thank you so
now
much. I
that we
appreciate
know
it.
you, if a song starts, you know straight away T-Sean is touched this. One way or the other, you
Oh
can
yeah,
tell there's a touch there. T-Sean has touched this song.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Before you even mention anything,
oh
you
yeah.
can kind of tell. Yeah. I mean, you
Give
featured
thanks.
a lot of artists on your in your career. Who would you like to feature that you
Yeah.
haven't featured yet? Like internationally, Zambian. I think you featured almost everybody in
Um,
Zambia already.
right
But
now,
yeah,
right now, the focus is actually on me and just getting the brand T-Sean, on different platforms,
mm, mm,
different markets, and
yeah,
so when it comes to features, I would really, really love to work more with international artists, because when you look at the local scene here, I've done pretty much everything,
yeah,
but I've worked with almost everybody here, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's very true.
that's the vision, that's the direction, and that's what we're trying to achieve now. Yeah.
Okay. So which artist would you say? Oh, I'd like to.
Yeah.
This one. Yes. BG Signal,
Um.
somebody like that. Yeah.
Um.
If let's say today Soul and Cozy are T-Sean, we've got this guy that we can. Uh, hello.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love
So
I
let's say
love what East Africans have been doing, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's like they have, you know, it's like they've taken over, you know. When you look at the numbers they're doing and the kind of sound they're producing, I think
Yeah.
I'd really love to work with any of the artists from the East. You know, talk
Oh,
about
nice,
people like
nice.
Diamond Platnumz, you
Yeah.
know, Harmonize,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, Sauti Sol, you know,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Nice. Oh,
yeah,
that's
man.
nice. Oh, nice. Okay. I thought you were gonna mention somebody like Sizzla or somebody all the way up there. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that would be nice. But when you look at the numbers these guys are doing from East Africa, man,
Yeah.
this Afrobeats has just taken over. You know, they are doing bigger numbers than most of these Jamaican artists, and
Yeah.
yeah, you know. So I think um, working with an African artist uh, would be much more of, you know, value and a push, you know,
Yeah.
to the brand. You know what I mean? Because Africans, trust me, Africans are doing great things. Right now, tables have turned. You know,
Yeah.
Jamaican artists want to work with African artists now. You know, it
Yeah.
never used to be like that
No.
back in the
No.
day.
Yeah.
So it means it's African time. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, it's African time for real. Let's do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, then, how come you've gone with a reggae album this time, when Afrobeats is like, boom, right there, taken over?
Because there are not so many artists that are doing reggae right now, because everyone has gone the
That's clever.
Afrobeat
Yeah.
way.
That's very clever. Yeah.
You know, yeah, because everyone now is trying to make Afrobeat. You know,
Yeah.
so you know, there are very few artists that are gonna go, you know, to the studio and do an all reggae album this time
Yeah.
around,
Yeah.
especially here in Africa.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to do what, you know, not everyone is doing. You know, I'm trying to
Yeah.
do something
Yeah.
that,
That's clever. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, man.
Oh, that's brilliant. So. Since you've mentioned you'd like to go international,
Yeah.
what do you think we should change about the industry now, the Zambian industry, music industry, entertainment, let's say entertainment industry now, to help with that, to achieve that? What's hindering it now for it not to have happened already? What, if you know what I mean?
I think it's just the structuring that's left now. We just need to have a proper structure. You know, people need to know what they're doing, and people need to specialize. You know what I mean? You can't be in one place and do so many things at a go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we need songwriters. You know, people should be able to make a living just out of songwriting alone.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So we just need a proper structure. Once we have a proper structure, trust me, songwriters will be able to survive. You know, musicians, guitarists, you know, pianists, you know, saxophone players will be able to survive just off music alone. Once the structures are put in place, people are able to get their royalties. You know, I mean, trust me, because when you look at the content, the kind of content that Zambian artists are making, I mean, are producing, it's quality content. You know,
Oh yes.
they're
Yes.
putting
Yes.
in so
We
much.
spoke about that last
You
week.
know,
Yeah.
the quality of sound, the quality of the visuals. I mean, it can compete anywhere
Yeah.
and everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, on the creative side of things, I think artists are trying everything, and you know, I think it's working. You know, so it's just a matter of putting a few things in place, the structuring of the industry, and yeah, I think we should be able to.
Yeah. DJ Nomatic said that rationale to do reggae now is actually quite brilliant. Yeah, I agree as well. That's very brilliant
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
Give that.
While a music empire worldwide. That's James and Rome.
Yeah, man.
So is the structuring? Do you mean from the National Arts Council and that side of it?
Everything. Yes, everything from the National Arts Council, Zambia Association of Musicians, Zamcorps. You know, Zamcorps is like the.
Are you a member of Zam? Are you a member of Zam?
I used to be a member, but not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I ask why, or we leave it alone? Should I ask why, or we just leave it?
I can tell you why I haven't renewed my membership. It's because all these years that I was a member, I didn't see much going on in my career, with regards to Zam,
okay, I see it, yeah.
Zam and just their involvement in my career and stuff. You know what I mean? They have done so little. They haven't done anything for me as an artist. You know what I mean? There's a few things that I can point at. Actually, there's nothing I can point at to say this is what Zam has done for me the last couple of years that I was a paid member. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it could be something to do with the leadership, the structuring and everything. I don't know, but it just hasn't been working for me.
Do you think they should get like a current? Let's say you become a Zam chairman. Would that help? Instead of getting somebody who's like an artist. What I mean by that is, like, you as an artist, you know exactly what you need. You know what's required. You know what I mean. When you step up there to the management position, you kind of say, okay, this is what we've been lacking. Is that what we need for the next elections for Zam? To say, okay, we need now like an artist to.
I think the person that was there, the person that was president before our current president, Zam president, was an artist. He's an artist. So we've had people like that in those positions, strategic positions. I think what makes Zam weak somehow is the National Arts Council. You know what I mean? They need to. The structure has to start from up there. You know what I mean? Just from the ministry. We need a proper. We just need our own ministry as musicians, as entertainers, not just musicians, but entertainers. Filmmakers, makeup artists, everybody. We just need, a ministry of our own, with our own minister, and the proper structure. And then once things are sorted out up there, I believe everything will, run down smooth. That's what I think. That's how I feel.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna take a musical break. And again, one of your songs, I don't know which one the producer my favorite is played. But because the ones I'm feeling now is my battery, so he's played that. So I think the producer will pick one now, and then we'll get back.
Which one is the favorite though?
No, for now it's my battery, obviously. Because it's got that nice. Because sure. When we were young, we used to at Tigurisa. Remember when Blair worked with on their head, Tigurisa. So that reminded me of those days. Those guys used to come Matan Pamutu. So the way your song starts, it reminds me of that. So for me now, I'm enjoying that because of that.
Nice.
So Mr. Producer, give us a song, please, and then we'll carry on.
Nikakulangana neo, you got me feeling some type of way. You know I'm falling for you, there. You got me feeling some type of way. Ooh, girl, you're too nice, and you know it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, can't believe it. You got me feeling some type of way.
Speedometer bono, 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 speedometer bono,
speedometer bono. Nikakulanga, girl, you fine ukachoka bamakutamba bamuna bangu konka bakazibanzako majelaso ukachoka bamakukamba. Girl, you are in a class of your own. Magelo mwe but you in a class of your own. Chizungu tabe, chitupi tabe. Vimen no make my speedometer burn up. Nika kulangana neo. You got me feeling some type of way. You know I'm falling for you, yeah. You got me feeling some type of way. Ooh, girl, you're too nice, and you know it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Can't believe it. You got me feeling some type of way.
Speedometer bono, 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 speedometer bono.
Ndetolo manimpe na mubongo kumana pya makevu ninsupa munongo kumpa fechongo kwa mbilo mulongo zindangwa baula komunongo amenso kwa shafubi muteti ndesho kupalo shafwe vulitimu noti tantadi fikokola fila lubane mbale mamitie mangola mabatani speedometer penda mukati ngechibili shusholi mensichu na ipenda kova bili shumbo pomo bili monga chimbo lili bashale peshi lili ongo fuche spili lili
Nika kulangana neo. You got me feeling some type of way. You know I'm falling for you, yeah. You got me feeling some type of way. Ooh, girl, you're too nice, and you know it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Can't believe it. You got me feeling some type of way.
Speedometer bono, 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 speedometer bono,
Love drum and bass make you wind up your waist.
Kaya kapena za survivor. That big body ni phone kala jiver. Tani sanga phone kala jiver. Pinga momo, me a feel right ya. 1 2 step back up and whine it. Nintengelisha, I'm right behind it. Shile sela, yeah you know say my speedometer burn up. Nika kulangana neo. You got me feeling some type of way. You know I'm falling for you, yeah. You got me feeling some type of way. Ooh, girl, you're too nice, and you know it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Can't believe it. You got me feeling some type of way.
Zindangwa, speedometer bono,
speedometer bono, speedometer bono, speedometer bono,
Mr. T-Sean on the beat.
Mr. T-Sean on So On and Radio. That's what it's saying now. Mr. T-Sean on So On and Radio.
True that. True that.
Yeah, we're back. You've worked with a lot of these new artists. How is it? How does it feel working with new guys, helping them grow? Do you mentor them? Do you mentor any of these guys, or do you help them? I know you signed on your record label with the T-Boy. You signed a lot of artists on there, and you helped them. And I've seen nowadays a lot of these new artists. Every one of them, you're jumping on their songs, or they're jumping on your songs. Yeah. How does it feel when you're, like to watch your baby grow? I know it's a bit too hasty to use, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. One thing I love about no artists is the fact that they have the hunger. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're hungry. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're ready to, to stretch and to push themselves. To just so they can deliver. You know what I mean? Yeah. And also I love working with no artists because they sort of bring a new flavor all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's like they're always watching the game from afar, like from a distance. Yeah. So the whole time they are watching and they're watching the mistakes we are making.
Yeah.
You know,
And
and
then they come on
when
and
they
just
come, it's like
perfect.
they come with solutions. They come with you know, they come with a new sound. They come with the right vibes. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
love to tap in. I love to tap into that new sound and be able to, you know, blend in and work with new artists. I believe that's I think that's what has sustained my, you know, my career. You
Yeah.
know, the fact that I'm able to adapt.
Learn from the
You
new
know,
ones and the
sound
old ones. Yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the sound changes, I always find a place, you know, for
Yeah.
myself and for the
Yeah.
brand. So
Yeah.
yeah, you know, it's through these collaborations with new artists that I'm able to, you know, to adapt and to switch. Once the sound changes, I also kind of switch a little bit just to, you know, yeah, stay relevant and to continue producing quality content for the fans.
Oh, that's good. Uh,
Yeah.
so basically, what you're saying is that these young cats, you learn from them as well as
Yes,
because
yes, yes, yes. It's not.
there's some people that
It's,
are not very open-minded. They kind of just say, go and join you, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not a one-way thing. It's a two-way thing. You know, when you,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter whether you're working with a well-established artist or someone who's just getting started. You know, when
Yeah.
you do a collaboration, it's a two-way thing. Both of
Yeah.
you are contributing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might have a bigger following. The other artist might just, you know, be someone who's getting started. But trust me, you know, my efforts, you know, plus the effort of the other artist is what, you know, makes the song big, is what also pushes the energy that you put around the song is what
Yeah.
determines how far the song is gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's I could call it collective effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
not a one man show.
What one?
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
collaboration
Yeah.
is made by two people, and so two people are supposed to put their energies together and yeah, make a thing out of nothing.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
No, now I'm gonna throw a curveball. I call them curveballs. So if you're not singing or performing, what do you do? What are your hobbies apart from music? What do you do? Do you play football in the park somewhere?
I'm into games. I love FIFA. I play FIFA a lot.
All right, we should play a match one time. Yeah, I'll send you my handle. We play.
Right now, how are you? We can bet on that, bro.
We shall see. That's what they all say until we play.
I'm going to wire you, my brother. Yeah.
Okay, at least I know in advance. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So when I'm not in the studio, when I'm not making music, I love to, you know, just chill with friends. You know, I don't love to go out. I love to, you know, stay indoors. So mostly I'm playing FIFA. If
Yeah.
not, then I'm just chilling with my friends. You know, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. What apart from your hobbies, what strengths do you have that you know this is the reason why I'm a great artist? Because to me, I think you're a great artist. So what strengths do you have that makes you different from a lot of the other guys?
I love people that are focused and they know what they're about. You know what I mean? They stay true to themselves and to what they, you know, believe in. You know, I love to hang around people that I can learn stuff from. You know what I mean? I love to keep people around me that, you know, are not scared to tell me when, you know,
When you're wrong,
when
and
when I'm wrong and
Yeah.
when I'm not, you know, like when I'm going off the rail. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of people I love to have around me. You know, because they help me to grow, not just as an artist but as a person.
As
You
a
know?
person,
So
as
yeah,
well, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's good. So apart from the album that's coming, what next after the album? So you drop the album. What next? I don't know about here. We've been told they're gonna be opening the country slowly in 4 phases, I think. So by June we should be completely
Yeah.
out of lockdown. That's this
Ah.
side. So uko kwanu, I don't think you guys know where it's going.
Kosa. So for me the plan is to obviously drop the album, and then from there I'm gonna try and do some, you know, music videos, just so I can promote the music on the album.
Yeah.
And then if all goes well and they happen to, you know, open up everywhere,
Yeah.
I need to do a concert for my fans. I haven't done it in a long time. I need
Yeah.
to do a big concert for my fans. I was supposed to do it last year, but because of the pandemic and
Yeah.
stuff, you know, so I've had to, you know, sort of, yeah, chill and wait for the right time. So yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So now speaking of the pandemic, how do you think the internet has helped your push your music forward or hindered it now? Because everything we're doing now is digital.
Yeah.
Is it enhanced your career, or is it hindering it, the internet?
If you, I think, even before the pandemic,
Yeah.
the music was shifting. You know, the industry and the way things ran, everything was shifting towards um, um, the digital
The
way
digital
of
world. Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
What I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at music sales, people no longer, only a few people are doing CDs now. You
Yeah.
know, these days people just, you know, release the music online and, you know, digital sales and stuff. So the pandemic has helped me as an artist to learn new ways of doing business, you know, to learn the new ways of adapting, you know,
Yeah.
and to
Yeah.
just do business generally, you
Yeah.
know. Right now, all my albums are on um, different digital platforms,
Yeah.
you know, because now I realize to say, you know, this is where it's at, you
Yeah.
know, things have
Yeah.
changed, you
Yeah.
know, there's been a shift.
Yeah.
So somehow the pandemic has sort of, you know, helped me to adapt and just
Yeah.
learn the new way of doing business. Yeah, I think that's the good side yeah,
Yeah.
that has come
So
with the pandemic.
there's this Versesani. Is the music on there as well?
Yes, it is. All my
Oh,
albums are there. They're on
yeah.
Besisani. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I can't wait for a new album there, because I got some of them from iTunes. So because
Well,
I know your music is on iTunes already. Yeah. Yeah.
yes, yes,
All
yes.
right. So when the world opens, when they open now, what's your favorite song to perform to your crowd? Which one is the one that you go into your zone and you just wow out? You're like, yeah, this is me. This one is for me. You know?
Um, there's a song called "Don't Hurt Me." I
Yeah.
dropped it. I dropped it. I think 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
It's been doing fine. The
Yeah.
people love it,
Yeah.
and I haven't had a chance to, you know, to like perform it and to just
Yeah.
see how
To do
the
it.
people are gonna
To do your
respond.
yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I can't wait. I really can't wait to perform that particular song.
All
Yeah.
right.
And I have some dance moves that I've created for that particular song, so I can't wait.
All right. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So we wait, or you're gonna show us at the end of the interview, just one or two.
You will have to wait.
We wait. Okay. Oh, okay. We've got
Yeah.
that song. We've got that song ready. So next time when we take a break, the producer will play it for us, and then so we can. Yeah. Yeah. Um. What speaking of your journey, what was the best advice somebody gave you, like something that somebody told you when you're coming up as an artist, like they sat you down and said, "Watch your Andy, or you know, like me growing up, my dad told me speed kills, and I use that in everything I do. I know it sounds cliche, but my dad told me this long time when we were young. Me and my brother, we kept jumping out, jumping his car, drive it around, and then so to show us that stop rushing, everything has got time. He told us speed
Yeah.
kills. That's the metaphor you use. So what advice
Yeah.
were you given you that up to now you say this is very good advice that you use up to now?
Um. Um. I think the best advice I've ever gotten from someone um was someone once told me to say for as long as you believe in yourself, you know,
Yeah.
for as long as you believe in yourself and you know what you want to do, You know, you're your own limit. You know, for as long as you believe in yourself and you know what you want to do, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. For as long as you just start, but for as long as you just start to limit yourself, then you won't go anywhere. You know, so the limit is within you. You know what I mean? You're like your own limit and your own, you know, everything. So it's about you and what you feel and how you position yourself in life. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's very, very good. You say you like playing FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the most thing that you say? If I can do this is not me. What's the most thing that you think? I'm not talented at this. You know, like
Stuff I'm
like you play FIFA. So I take it you play football at some point. So what's something that you I think the producer is telling me the song is great. That song is great. Yeah. What talent do you have that you think I'm useless at this? No matter how much I work for this, I can never do this.
Division God is up again.
Okay. Okay, that means cool. If you have time, 2-3 per minute.
Serious. I'm trying to see. Okay, I think we can play the song and then I'll think about.
Okay, well, producer, yeah, play that song for us, please.
This is nyimbo producer.
Ukalila be there for you. Ukadwala be there for you. I'll do anything for you, baby, believe. Ichichikoni ndiye life yanga. Ine sinima kanisa pona zobwelela kumbuga. Investment ya chikondi yose uona tawini fakamu. Usakanilisha inele. Baby please usanipanyile mtima huyu. Kapis nikalas kana salako ukapwanya wani sirizi saiwe. Baby please usanipanyile mtima huyu. Kapis nikalas kana salako ukapwanya wani sirizi saiwe. Don't hurt me just because nima kukululu kila ine. Don't hurt me just because nima kukululu kila ine. Don't hurt me just because nima kukululu kila ine. Don't hurt me just because nima kukululu kila ine. Nobody love you like I do, 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 do. Nobody love you like I do, 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 do. Nobody love you like I do, 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 do. Nobody love you like I do, 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 do. Baby, vipange fidia koni kabanga kalokwa. Efyo ningabanga watoshe. Investment ya chikondi chose uona tawini fakamo. Usakanilisha inelele. Baby please usanipanyile mtima huyu. Kapis nikalas kana salako ukapwanya wani sirizi saiwe. Baby please usanipanyile mtima huyu. Kapis nikalas kana salako ukapwanya wani sirizi saiwe. Don't hurt me just because nima kukululu kila ine. Don't hurt me just because nima kukululu kila ine. Don't hurt me just because nima kukululu kila ine. Don't hurt me just because nima kukululu kila ine. Nobody love you like I do, 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 do. Nobody love you like I do, 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 do. Nobody love you like I do, 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 do. Nobody love you like I do, 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 do. Baby.
Yes, that's Don't Hurt Me, T-Sean's favorite song, the one you can't wait to perform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of performances, so we're gonna leave that question. Speaking of performances, which is the venue that you most when you perform there you say this this venue I love very much, and which one is the least? If you can say if you don't have to say the least because Bangamvele when you have venue they don't call you back. But the most one that you say I enjoy playing at this venue, which one is it? Do you have a favorite?
I'll just talk about maybe provinces or places where I have been.
That's we can work with that.
Yeah. Every time I've had a show in my hometown here in Lusaka, it's been amazing. It's been great. You know, it's always nice, you know, to have a concert in Lusaka because I know my people are gonna come through and we'll have a good time. You know, I can say the same thing about Kabwe. You know, I can also say the same thing about Mose, Choma, Chipata. You know what I mean? These are some of my favorite places within the country where, you know, I've been to and I've had successful events. Solwezi as well, you know, all the times that I've had concerts in Solwezi, it's been amazing, it's been crazy, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So speaking of performances, which famous artist would you like to perform with or open for? Like a Jay-Z, Bija, and then you're the one who opened it. Which one do you most say I can open for this guy? It will be a dream.
I love Davido's energy, you know.
Yeah.
So I would want to do an event where I have a set and he's got a set as well. We perform on the same stage and stuff. I mean, that would be awesome, you know, because I'm trying to picture his kind of, you know, stage work, you know, his energy and everything. It's not too different from my own, you know, style of performance and stuff. So it would be,
you grab the stage,
yeah, you know, it's not lazy body, you know, when I step on stage, I mean business, and I want the people to feel my energy in my presence when I'm on stage. So I think a Davido T-Sean stage performance would rock.
Would that work also in a collaboration or just a nice stage work? Or is it something that even like a collabo?
I mean, even a collabo wouldn't be a bad idea, you know. Davido is like one of the biggest names, you know, in as far as Afrobeats is concerned, you know. So it won't be a bad idea at all, you know. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We can't wait. We're looking forward to that one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You said you used to play instruments with James Sakara in church. Yeah. What instruments do you play? You must play a lot because I see you play a piano, keyboard. So that one.
I used to play drums.
Yeah, I've seen you play drums on one of your Instas as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play drums, but then I haven't played in a long time. You know, so I stayed out of touch for a very long time. So I might have to practice a lot.
Practice again,
Yeah.
Oh, I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. We went to church.
Yeah.
And then after church finishes, everybody's walking out. My son went on the drums, and he can actually play drums. I was surprised. I find they learned in school. So I said, "Oh wow,
awesome.
You definitely didn't learn that from me because I just no drums."
Yeah.
I don't play any drums. I just play with my decks and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're more into percussive sounds, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. When I was producing, I'd like to learn how to produce. So when I come, one or two things.
No pressure. I know this. I was about to ask because earlier you asked me some questions and the questions didn't sound like someone like muntu fe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone who's a producer or someone who's into music production. You know what I mean? So
no, I've never done production from scratch. What I do is I'll get like a mix, a beat from somewhere, and mix it up with another beat and stuff like. I do that on a just a small
already
scale.
that's production. You know what I mean? Because what we do in the studio is we just get tiny, tiny bits, tiny pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that. I get this and the other one.
Yeah.
I put them together and create one solid piece of sound, one solid piece of music. So it's not
Alright.
too different from what you're doing. What
Yeah.
you've been doing. So yeah, I'm
Because
sure there is a
I've
producer
never been.
hiding.
I've never been in a studio session. I only
Oh,
see
yeah?
the music when it comes out. I went one with Dandy Crazy when he came here in London.
Yeah.
But they were not. It was a bit of a clash because the guy was Caribbean and he wasn't getting the sound right. But
Oh,
Dandy
yeah.
was not. They tried, but the sound wasn't. There was something that
Right.
Dandy was missing. There's something he wanted, but the guy couldn't understand exactly what.
Yeah.
There's a bit that he wanted. Yeah.
I know that feeling, I know
Yeah.
that feeling. There are times, I mean, as a producer, your job is to try and interpret what the artist thinks and what the artist feels, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So an artist will come to you and share an idea with you. And then your job as a producer is to try and, paint a picture that's at least close to what, the artist wants.
Yeah.
So that's the job. Basically, that's what a music producer does. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's good. So I'm halfway there.
Mubwere mwe bantu mwe tipunzire
You're
music.
halfway. I'm getting direct.
Let's do this.
It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. And actually, somebody, I was talking to one of my friends, and he told me, you can actually go to uni and learn these things. But uni will teach me, like uni. I need to learn from somebody who's, the same way I learned how to DJ. Because I learned how to DJ standing next to the DJ deck. Guys. That's how I learned. Nobody ever taught me how to do it. I just stood there and just watched. I said, oh, so if you take that up, take that one down. I am. Okay.
It was.
And then now I learned how to beach match and everything after. But initially, So that's what I need
Trust
to learn.
me, it was the same thing for me as well. At first I was just this guy at the studio. I'm trying to record my first songs here and there, and then I'm just looking at what the producer is doing. He gets what we call a kick. He puts it there, he patterns it. I'm just there observing. You know what I mean? So the more I went to the studio, the more I, got to learn more stuff. And I had a lot of interest in music production. So with a lot of practice, that's how I began to, make, some pieces of music. They weren't too nice because I was just, beginning. I was just a learner. But with time, I started to perfect my craft.
Oh, you're good. You're good at production. The production.
Give thanks, brother.
There's no song that comes out and they were like, nah, T-Sean, why? Everything that comes out, you're like, oh yeah, that's T-Sean. You kind of almost expect it. You don't think anything less than what you're gonna give. So keep it. That's what I want to learn from you.
Give thanks, brother. Give thanks.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So when you perform, do you still get nervous like some of us? Before I go on, I always get nervous. Up to now, do you still get? How do you deal with that?
The thing with performances is you can never get used to getting on stage to performing. The whole thing seems like it's something that you do every day, but each performance is an experience on its own. You know what I mean? You're dealing with different people. The way you're feeling at that particular point is just it's just special in its own way. It's a story on its own. It's an experience on its own. So I always get that. I always feel a bit nervous before getting on stage, but I trust myself and I trust God. So I always say a prayer. If I'm performing my band, we'll gather around and say a prayer, then get on stage and mash it up. Times when I'm just doing a set with my DJ, we'll still do the same thing. We pray, then get up on stage and mash it up. But it's normal to
to be nervous,
feel a bit nervous, to get nervous. It's normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Somebody told me, I was talking to Somebody told me, if you're not nervous, you need to stop doing it. So that means the love is gone.
True.
You have to if you're nervous, it means you don't wanna mess it up. You wanna do it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. You know what I mean? Because most times when you're about to get on stage, you don't really know what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many times you rehearse.
You do it. Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter how many times you rehearse. You will never get the same moment twice. You never live it twice. You know, each moment comes once, and it's an experience on its own. So I think that should explain the reason why most people get nervous, because they are living that moment. They are living in that moment, just within that moment. You know what I mean? They don't really know what's going to happen on stage, how the people are going to react and stuff. Of course, you know that, for example, you know that this is my event and all these people that have come here for me. But so many things, you know, you just don't want stuff to go wrong. You know, you don't want the music cutting in between your set. You know what I mean? You don't want anything to go wrong. You just want to put up a good performance and your people to have an experience. You know, so I think that's what causes the nervousness. You know?
All right. Well, my producer has been on twice, so we're gonna take a musical break. Then we'll come back and then we'll read some of the comments, isn't it? And then we'll see what the fans are saying. Yeah. So produce a musical break, please.
Baila Empire Music.
I will be right here waiting for you in case you change your mind. I still love you. I still love you. Niziwa kutindini ninasokoneza. I broke your heart in pieces, and I'm willing to make it up to you. Just give us a second chance. I still love you. Oh, I still love you. Oh, 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 oh.
I thought the grass was greener on the other side. Singing a sea, but in it of Yanya. Hello, Ijamuvu, yes, I upuva, Nina Desi Sanjuka. I broke your heart, Kaya Venezokani Oh. But when the one never treat you right, half the time then there's a wish I'm a fight. Misozi wenzo kweso kasi mi light. Wenze kulila every night. Ikayambana. Wenzo sanka poneo pabanzako, baby. Why sinaone, baby?
And I will be right here waiting for you in case you change your mind. I still love you. I still love you. Niziwa kutindini ninasokoneza. I broke your heart in pieces, and I'm willing to make it up to you. Just give us a second chance. I still love you. Oh, I still love you. Oh, oh,
Wazako benzo isiwa. They tried to warn you, koma suna bamvelele. They caught me a couple of times, but because wenzo ni trust, that's so si una bamvelele. Unatipenda de ma jealousy. Kapena banzako bakumvelela jealousy. Nikaganiza pone mambela kuyipa. Daba wenze perfect, sina wana joyipa. Muliwe. My effort wenzo faka. Wenzo funa tifike patari. Chikondi chat wenzo chifaka pamwamba pa vintu vonse ikayambana wenzo sanka poneo
pabanzako, baby. Why sinaone, baby?
I will be right here waiting for you in case you change your mind. I still love you. I still love you. Niziwa kutindini ninasokoneza. I broke your heart in pieces, and I'm willing to make it up to you. Just give us a second chance. I still love you. Oh, I still love you. Oh, oh, oh.
Upon on the track.
Oh, 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 oh. Tiptronic.
Yes, that still love you. That's another banger. Yes.
Give thanks.
Yes, that one was Mama Love, but very nice. I like the way you blend your music between love song. I think a lot of the songs are love songs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love it.
Give thanks.
Yeah, congratulations on your awards. You won so many awards. How does it feel when you win an award? If it's not gonna take a more, guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cool. No, I don't pass the award. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you've won quite a bit. How does it feel when you win an award like that? Oh, we're gonna read the messages. Okay, we'll read the message in a minute. Yeah, let's first. Yeah.
I think nothing is as satisfying as, you know, knowing that the people you make this music for, the people you work this hard for, you know, appreciate you, and they appreciate the music and your efforts and what you're trying to bring to the table. You know, so I mean, I call that success. You know, when you when people award you, when people recognize you, when people regard you as someone who's, you know what I mean, who's good at something.
Worth awarding,
Yeah. Someone who's worth an award. I think it's a beautiful thing, and it just fulfills. I mean, it just makes you feel good as an artist and as a creative. You know, because the people are the ones that we make this music for. So when there's positive feedback, when there's that, you know, positive feedback from the people, it's really encouraging and uplifting.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's very wonderful. I've never said congratulations to you because before, so I'm saying it now. Congratulations on your
Thank
awards,
you, brother.
and
Give
good
thanks.
Good luck to any more awards that are coming. What do you think about the? Sorry, my producer. I know. What do you think about the award ceremony in Zambia? Because we don't have like a proper national award ceremony anymore, do we?
No, at the moment we don't. I don't think we have any national award ceremony. The last one we had was the Mosi Awards. You know, the ZMAs. The ZMAs, yeah, those were big awards, and ever since those died, I don't think we've had any other.
It's such a shame because those were good. We enjoyed those so much. The production was good. The performances, you could tell there was rehearsal done before. It was proper Hollywood style. There was red carpet before this. That was brilliantly done. Anyway, when they come back, good luck to those. I think now my producer, we can read the messages from people, so we just see what your fans are saying. Baila, I see you. If only. Chikondi J. Siandue.
I see you too, my brother. Big shout out to you. Bless.
That beat has gone to another level. If I can recall the days of Daddy Zimas, and these days there is much improvement. Keep unique. Real, your music is awesome, T-Sean. Keep on keeping on. Oh, that's wonderful. Jackson.
Thank you so much, Jackson. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm humbled.
DJ Kaozi Superstar is one of our DJs. I think he interviewed Ebo Chungu last night. He's one of
Oh
our
yeah.
DJs. Yeah, he says Baila Empire, and he's the one who said
Big
before.
shout,
I decided this is
big
his
shout out
show
to him.
now.
I think I saw his Instagram story. He's been
Yeah.
pushing. Big shout
Yeah.
out to him.
Yeah. And then Kambole Simpungwe. What's his FIFA ID? This is another one. These are the people I play FIFA with. We play
Ah.
beat, ka? We beat
Serious?
us. You see, I'll get your ID on the side. We play.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to organize a match or something. We need to play some.
Yeah. Kambole, I'll get it and then I'll give it to you and then we'll attack him. We'll beat him very well. Caroline Roche says representing to the fullest indeed.
Yeah.
Mendai Muyumbana, one of our VVIP listeners on Soul 9 Radio. He says, T-Sean, my Zambian musician crush. There you go.
I see you.
Etambuyu, M. Governor. This one is a governor. These are big people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throws a lot of love at you, my brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. It means everything to me. Trust me. Yeah.
Nikki Soccer Baba. These are they've got a team that plays soccer music. So one of our DJs, PT Powers, is part of their crew, and they play soccer music. Very, very good. So we get soccer music every Saturday between 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock your time, which is 1 o'clock.
I love soccer music. Trust me.
Yeah, you should tune in tomorrow. I'll send you the link and then tune in tomorrow. And then they do it, and then they actually do it Saturdays. They do it live on Facebook, Instagram, and they've got a Zoom, whatever. So I'll send you the link tomorrow. Yeah, so you can tune in. Yeah.
Please, man.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
Oh, my brother DJ Power X. Yeah. T-Sean Baila Empire.
Bless up, Mr. Paul. Bless up. I see you. I see you.
Okay. So I'll ask another question. What would you do? Because I've seen your performances and I've seen it live. Actually, I was live on Facebook when you're performing live. That's how excited I was. I said, no, my UK people need to see this. I was live for a good 45 minutes. Until I ran out of data at some point towards the end. But yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what would you do if you're doing that? You're doing your performances and then you made a mistake. Is that ever happened to you, or is it?
It happens. Yeah. It happens all the time, man.
What do you do? What do you do when it happens?
That's where I love live performances. You know.
Yeah.
When I'm performing with the band, it's no longer just about T-Sean, it's about the whole team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we are rehearsing as a team, we also learn ways of covering up in case your colleague makes a mistake. You know, when you rehearse, you begin to understand one another, and you also understand each other's weak points, strong points, and stuff like that. You know, so it has happened before, you know, where you're on stage, you're performing, and then you can't remember how the second verse starts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and then
we've got so many songs, isn't it?
Yeah. So the band will continue playing, and they'll play cool. You know what I mean? Someone maybe will step in and do like a lead guitar here and there, and then I go and talk to one of the band members. They help me remember.
Where do I go? Yeah.
So people won't even notice. You know what I mean?
They won't.
You know what I mean? They won't notice when we make a mistake. You know, and then there are times when I'm not the one that has made a mistake. Maybe just one of the band members makes a mistake. It's only us. I mean, it's just the band that will notice.
That will know there's a mistake.
Okay, there, I think that was a mistake. It wasn't supposed to go like that. But
the crowd won't know. Yeah,
we keep it cool. You know, so that's one of the many things that I love about live performances, because it's no longer about one man. It's about the whole team. You know, so you kind of feel safe when you know you're performing around people that
you
know what I mean. They got your back. You know, in case you mess up, you make a mistake, they got your back. You know what I mean? They won't make you look bad. They'll help you look good. You know, so I mean, it's the same when the other member messes up. You play it cool and make everyone else look organized and look cool. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I love about live music performances.
Oh, that's nice. So your band, is it like your personal band, or do you use like like Rashiniza's band, or do you have like your own? This is Baila Empire.
I have my own band. I've had
Oh,
it
that's nice.
since, yeah, I've had it since December 2014, I think. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're family
So
now. Yeah.
yeah, so we're like a big family, you know.
Yeah.
The chemistry is amazing, you know. When we're on stage, they know they know me so well, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. They
Yeah.
can read my body language, you
Yeah.
know. The moment I do this, they know it's a one job and we hit it, boom, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's always exciting and it's always beautiful to share the stage with my band.
Do you have your own DJ as well on the same? Or
Yes, I
like
have my own DJ. When I'm not doing performances with the band, I
yeah,
always roll with my DJ Cole. Yeah,
DJ for? Oh, nice.
yeah.
All right. So don't you've never had a DJ moment where Birimba Vazima? Because with us DJs, when we say we've made
Yeah,
a mistake, Birimba Vazima, that's us. But anything else, I
yeah,
can carry on. I carry on. I can talk on the
yeah.
mic and just. But once
Hmm.
she has noted, wow, yeah, then the crowd go, DJ. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I've been to a number of events where the sound system is not all that. It's not on
yeah,
point. You know, so we get a few hiccups here and there. You know,
yeah,
like you're performing in the middle of nowhere, the sound just cuts or the mic stops working. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But you know, these are things that we encounter every day, like every now and then. You know, so yeah, you know, kuishwa vya kuishta handle. You know what I mean? You need. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
at the end of the day, when people come to watch you, when people come to this event, they're coming for you, the artist. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
um, you need to sort of take the lead. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Nangfiarubana, be the bigger man, and you know what I mean. Control the
yeah,
situation. Yeah, when everything comes back on, you know, when everything is back on normal, you talk to the people. You know, if you have to apologize, even if it's not your fault, you know what I mean. Most times I
yeah.
get to apologize for things that, you know,
That's nice. That's
you know
very
what I
noble.
mean. Things that
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
even supposed to be apologizing for, but I get to apologize because I realize that the people that come to my events are people that love me. They love my music and they love what I do. You know, so when they come to my events, it's a way of them supporting and saying, "Big up, man. We love what you're
yeah.
doing."
You
You
love
know,
what you're
so
doing. Yeah.
so it really hurts when things, you know,
Don't work.
don't
Yeah,
work
yeah.
out.
No, I
Yeah,
understand.
when
Yeah, yeah.
things go bad at an event. Yeah.
All right. The only thing, like you're saying, where you take responsibility, I love that. I've had artists, like one time I was doing, I won't mention them, but I was doing
Yeah.
this show one time, and then one of the patrons, I think, pulled the cable, and then the music went.
Yeah.
So the artist, instead of just continuing, like play it cool and whatever, he came to me and said, DJ, what are you doing? Like, and then the crowd was like, oh, and then they started kind of almost booing him because
Oh yeah.
these things happen. So hearing
Yeah.
you say that, oh, you just kind of, it happens.
Yeah.
You just wait for it to be fixed and
Yeah.
then you carry on. It happens. But it came to me like,
Yeah.
DJ, what are you doing? Like, I was like, really, the DJ? Come down. And then
Mm.
they almost, and it was kind of a very, very bad situation. And up to now,
Yeah,
me and
man.
this
So
artist, we don't talk properly so because of that. Because he
yeah.
thought my crowd turned on him, but it wasn't my crowd because they kind of know what happened. These things happen. But he didn't seem to understand
True
that
that.
this happened. Yeah.
True that. That's very true.
Mm. All right. It's been nice having you, T-Sean. Thank you for making time to be with us
Thank
on
you so
Forum and
much.
Radio. I've been looking forward to this for a
Appreciate.
long time. Yeah. 2 weeks couldn't come quick enough. We kept saying it will come, it will come.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really, 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 really appreciate you coming on. What advice would you like to give your fans at this time? And if you can give them
Um.
your socials and where they can catch your music and stuff like that.
To all my fans, first of all, thank you so much for the support. You know, it means everything. You know, thank you for the streams. Thank you for all the times that you know, um, go online to look for my music so you can buy and support me. Thank you so much. It means everything. And like I said, my album is gonna be dropping soon. So yeah, be on the lookout. In case you wanna follow me on Instagram, it's at T-Sean Baila, TSEANBAILA at T-Sean Baila. Same handle for Twitter as well. And then on Facebook, it's T-Sean. So yeah, let's get interacting.
And it's T-Sean with a blue tick on Facebook.
Yeah, with that blue tick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without the blue tick, it's not the one. With the blue tick, that's the one on Facebook.
That's the one, yeah. Correct. Yeah. And then to all my fans, again, please stay safe. You know, if you can, please stay home. And then please mask up, you know, sanitize frequently. And yeah, if you can, please wash your hands as many times as you can. You know what I mean? Please stay safe. We love you. Blessings. Yeah.
Thank you so much. From So Online Radio and everybody here, would like to say a big thank you to you, T-Sean, for making the time. I wish you luck in your future endeavors. We love your music. Personally, I love your music. I play your music all the time. I think my fans, my people will attest to that. I play your songs almost all the time. In fact, there's a lot of songs you've played. At the moment, I like that song you did in our Dope Boys, Limpopo.
Oh yeah.
Because you know there's
that
all
one,
this I'm a piano thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I like that Limpopo. Yeah. That's a good touch. So I play a lot of your music. I love what you do. So stay safe. God bless you, and thank you so much for blessing us. And we shall see you soon, hopefully in the UK at some point. We will talk.
Yeah.
And then I'll send you the links to our whatever for tomorrow, and then you send me your FIFA ID so I can beat you.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Thank you so much for hosting me, bro. It's been an amazing. I've had an amazing time. Yeah.
Oh, me too,
yeah. Let's do this again.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you. Good night. Producer, play us one of his songs, and good night, my man. Thank you so much.
Bless up. Thank you. Good night.
The way you come running back to me, wakakukarifya umakamba kuti ndine mzako chi, and I understand, oh my baby. Vintu vina vene umachita umapitirira malire, kumbuka ndine muntu naine. Don't let me on, ngaksunikon sobeleshe wa mutima umazonda chinikanga kupisa mafiri yanga. So baby, ngati usiba kuti sunikonda. Don't leave me on. 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 Yeah, my hug na my kiss, my picnic please, my selfie, my likes na my picnics please. Uli we ngat kuli bebe ya meninga. Will you stop ngat kuli bebe ya meninga? Ni chani che meninga when you come for me. Gonna kiss me, tease me, and private dance for me. Can be real. Vintu vina vene umachita umapitirira malire, kumbuka ndine muntu naine. Don't leave me on, ngaksunikon usobeleshe wa mutima umazonda chinikanga kupisa mafiri yanga. So baby, ngati usiba kuti sunikonda. Don't leave me on. 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 Don't leave me on, baby. Huko nikuipa mtima, umabwela na kunyumba wakusiba. I see you texting on your phone, calling somebody else, your baby boo. Here's my video calls, unilangiza vintu pa video call. Nishi ubipanga dine butiko. Don't let me on, better let me know. Why do you call this? Nakukonda, do you notice that the facts in my kamba don't mean you have abused that? What exactly do you want from me? Now I wonder if you have any feelings for me. Don't let me on, ngaksunikon
kuti sunikonda. Don't lead me on. Don't lead me on, don't lead me on, don't lead me on, don't lead me on. Don't lead me on. Don't lead me on, don't lead me on, don't lead me on, don't lead me on, baby. Don't lead me on, that's so good. Oh, so it is a mutima usoda. Eh, she nikanga kupesa mabilia. So baby, got it was about to so decoda. Don't lead me on. Yeah, don't lead me on. Don't lead me on, ngatsunikon. Kusobeleshe wa mutima umazonda. Chinikanga kupisa mafiringi yanga. So baby ngati uziba kuti sunikonda. Don't lead me on.